If you are a runner or just like to exercise outside, then you must be feeling the heat because this summer has been the hottest year on record for New Yorkers. Joining us to give us tips and tools for running and training in the heat is Peloton instructor and former Division I distance runner, elite athlete, my friend Matt Wilpers. Hello, Coach Matt.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's good to see you. And I say, if Matt can run in the heat, then I should be able to run in the heat.
I spent a good bit of time out there.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder if you could. What should we avoid? Well, let's start with the stuff that we should avoid, because I think there are a whole host of people who say, "Oh no, it's too hot.
Yeah.
I'm going to collapse, or I'm going to faint, or something." So you've been doing this for years. What is your advice?
Well, when it comes to the heat, you want to avoid the hottest times of day, right? And so I like to get up, and you've seen my track workout, 6:30 in the mornings. That's kind of late too with the summer heat.
It is. It is.
It's so try to avoid the hottest times of days if you can.
Right.
And that'll help.
Yeah. So early morning or dusk.
Yeah, I prefer early morning because it's been dark for a while. It's as cool as it's going to get, but after the full day of sun, it can be pretty hot in the evening. So.
Okay. Now, if you're doing something in the morning, do you hydrate? Do you eat? Do you not eat? What do you do?
Depends on the intensity.
Okay.
I always want to have a little bit of hydrate and think
Okay.
about electrolytes as well. But if you're doing something super intense, you want to think about a little less in the stomach because the stomach will get upset. But if you're doing something long, then you want to think about, of course, having some carbs in there to burn. So
fuel to keep you going. There are some people on our staff that like to run in the summer heat at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Ooh.
She says it's because she grew up in San Diego and this is what she is used to. To which you say,
well, great. But you should think about your location of where you're running.
Okay,
So like a place like this track,
that is where she runs.
that absorbs a lot of heat,
Okay.
and that can be hotter than air temperature, which is crazy.
Oh gosh.
Even like if you think about your pickleball courts or your tennis courts, those can absorb a lot of heat.
Okay.
That's why I love trails, because trails you have some coverage by the trees, and they can be a little bit cooler.
Sure.
That helps a lot. So thinking about the location can make a big difference.
Where are we running here? This looks like Central Park. Are you
Oh
running?
yeah, Central Park. That's my favorite trail. That's the bridle path in Central Park. Love it.
Okay. All right.
So that's my favorite trail in the city.
Okay, so go somewhere where it's a little bit more forgiving,
Yes.
maybe some coverage overhead.
Heat and on the joints for sure.
So, and also running in the humidity, I feel like you can never cool off.
It's harder
I
to.
texted you and said that I was running on Saturday, and I was just like, I feel like nothing is drying.
Yeah.
Nothing is drying. Anything to do to avoid that?
Absolutely. I mean, it takes your body time to acclimate, but just know that heat and humidity make it really tough to cool down. We cool down by evaporating off of our skin mostly, and when the air is saturated with water, that makes it really hard. Right. So you're going to sweat more, and so it takes your body some time to acclimate. So you need some weeks to get acclimated and get used to the heat. And so just think about calming the intensity of your workouts down, letting your body get acclimated to the heat. That's one thing to think about.
And one way to do that, so say for example, I'm going on a 5-mile run, asking for a friend.
There you go. Good.
And after mile 1, I'm already gassed.
Yeah.
Do I stop and say, I'll come do this again tomorrow? Do I walk? Do I?
Yeah, you can tone it down, but you need to adjust your expectations, right? You're not going to be performing at your top level. That's why like some of the best marathon times have been in the 50s, the 50-degree temperatures. So adjust your expectations.
Okay.
Give your body some time to acclimate. That'll really help versus going out there and thinking you're going to win the Olympics.
Fine. All right. Can you show, as much as I would love for us to run circles in here, can you show us some good stretches?
Yeah, I would love to.
For running?
So yeah, before you get into your drills or anything else with running, you want to do some dynamic stretches, not static stretches. And that's important. Dynamic stretch is a short stretch to restore some mobility. So here we go.
Do you ever take a bad picture, Matt?
Oh my gosh, there's plenty of bad photos. So here's a dynamic stretch.
Okay, I know. I'm in my bare feet now.
So a quad stretch, but then you let it go.
Oh, okay.
And then you go to the other side. Whoop. And then you let it go.
Okay.
Notice how we're not holding it for a long time?
Just a little bit. What does this do?
Because this is the way you restore mobility.
Okay.
Which without negatively impacting elasticity.
Yeah, because I've heard some people say, oh, you don't have to stretch before a run, just stretch after a run.
After a run, you want to do static stretch. Before a run, dynamic.
Okay.
And that way, your muscles stay elastic, which gives you some efficiency in running.
Okay,
and
I
you,
like that.
you can burn a little less
super
fuel.
tight.
So this is for the quads.
Okay.
And then I call these are the sweeps. And so straight leg, and then you just go down, get a little stretch,
I like that.
then let it go. and down, let it go.
While we're doing this sweeps, what's your fastest mile?
I think 4:51. It's been a while.
Everyone just went, stop it.
Have you looked at these 1,500 times? It's crazy.
Yes, I have, but mere mortals down here who are doing 8:30. You know what?
That's
in
great.
my dream. Well, listen.
That's great.
All right, after we've
Okay.
done this business, these are all dynamic.
So now you've restored some mobility, and you're ready to prep your body to run, and you want to do drills to help get your mind and your muscles speaking. So we're going to do, one of the first drills is an A skip. And
I like that.
we're thinking about arm swing and we're thinking about knee drive, right? So here's what it looks like. So skip, 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 skip.
You've got a high, your knee goes really high. You're
There
very
you go.
bendy.
And this reminds your body and your mind to get your knees lifted and driving forward, get that momentum going forward. So that's one drill. The other drill is a butt kick, or really a heel flick, where you snap up the heel underneath you, but also bring the knee forward a little bit.
Let me see that.
So here's what it looks like.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, and that's to remind you to follow through on your foot strike as well. So
I'm gonna put my hair back in a pony when I actually run. I promise it's not gonna be all crazy.
The hair is flowing.
The hair is herring. Trying to keep up with you.
And then after this, you go right into your striders, your accelerations to get ready, and then you are ready to run.
And then you're ready to run and break some records, or at the very least, just keep moving.
That's right.
Matt Wilpers, thanks again so much.
Thank you for having me. I hope
we
it's
love
helpful.
having you on the show. Yes, helpful for all of us at home.